Welcome everyone to another episode of Life of an eBay Seller. So here it is. As you can see, I don't know if you can see this or not, there is a lot of different packages that I have prepared already for the holidays. Take a look at them. Look at this. Look how many we got, how many orders we have. Lots of them, lots of different kind of packages, different kind of shapes, sizes, boxes, and everything else. Now I'm big into recycling packages, which means I don't like taking packages and just shipping them out without. And a lot of people do this mistake. They go about and they buy a bunch of prepackaged packages to send them. I don't actually do this. What I actually like to do is to take boxes and recreate packages with them. So a lot of those are actually recycled packages from different kind of products that I use. So I save on packing cash. You don't have to pay anything for all those packages. And the way for you to do this is to go, how many friends do you have? How many family members do you have? If you don't have enough of them, go to like different stores, retail stores, and see if you can get some of those over there. So by going to retail stores, sometimes they have a bunch of different small boxes that nobody actually needs. And when you go to these different kinds of retail stores, you can get some of those boxes for free. So that's what I did. I got some of those boxes for free. And for the bubble packs, one of the ways that I go about this, sometimes I get this huge big bubble packs. For a few of them, I cut them into different shapes, and I can able to get 4 or 5 of those shipments in just one box, because I cut them into shapes and so on. Now the holiday season is a great time for you to make exponential amount of money selling things online, but you have to rush through this. You have to post all the listings up, put them up all at once, and take the time when you actually do this, because you don't want to make any mistakes. This is when a lot of your mistakes are going to be done, especially when it comes to shipping, especially if you're doing wholesaling shipping. When you're shipping the items and you're not doing drop shipping, this is when a lot of mistakes can actually happen, where you ship a package to the wrong address, you forget to put something in there, and so on. So be super careful when you ship those, so you don't make those miniature mistakes. And I sometimes actually did it as well. Even experienced sellers sometimes go about and make newbie mistakes here. It happens to everybody. The less you do them, the better for you and the better for your bottom line. Now, next thing I want to talk about is during the rush of the holiday season, you forget to relax, you forget to chill out. And of course, this is the time the majority of your sales are all gonna come in. December, January, I'm picked with so much things to do, so many things that happen all at once, and this is the best time to get paid. But at the same exact time, you have to take it easy, because you don't want to overwhelm yourself and you don't want to get burned out during the holiday season. That's why it's so important for you to prepare before this whole holiday season starts, so everything is in order, everything is ready to go. You have enough boxes, you have enough supplies, you have enough of everything that you bought, and the merchandise doesn't run out. And if I ran out of merchandise, I wouldn't be having this sometimes every single week. That's another thing that you have to keep in mind. So we have different kind of sales here coming from different channels. So it's not only coming from eBay. We have eBay, Etsy, and so on. And it's coming from different kind of locations as well. What I mean by locations, well, not different kind of locations, but I mean it is actually shipping to a different kind of locations as well. The only problem is when I do freestyle videos and I talk like this to you, it's unedited, it is live. I capture it, I don't edit anything I say, so sometimes I make mistakes when I say things as well. Now let's continue with a few other pointers for you during the holiday season, the holiday rush. This is a great time to stock up on extra inventory. That's why this is the great time for you to go and find some things for sale. Sometimes they have very nice things going on sale. So during Thanksgiving, there is special sales, and sometimes I jump on them, buy a few merchandise and resell them for more money, especially Legos. I love getting discount Legos during that time and then flipping them almost a month later. It works great for me. Other things you can get, and in the Legos there was a discount section where I like to get mine. Sometimes you get this stuff on discount online. Other times you have to go to retail stores such as Walmart, Target, and so on. There is discount aisles. Sometimes you can find great and awesome bargains for you to buy a lot of awesome things over there. So think about it this way: the more things you're getting at a discount, the more money you will be making in the long term. Now, and this is very important, when the holiday season gets to almost an end, around the Christmas time, people are trying to get rid of inventory. It's even better time for you to stock up on more inventory, and think about this as a long-term game. Don't think about, I have to get rid of all my inventory by the end of December. No, you don't. Unless you need the money now, you should go and grab extra inventory to get ready for next year. Because next year it's going to be the same exact thing. And if you can get some things on sale that you can flip, make more money for next year, go ahead and do so. If you have the cash to invest, yes. If you don't have the money to invest, well, then of course you have to do drop shipping, stay away from wholesaling, stay away from investing. But this is for people who are thinking about the next level in this business. So the next level, of course, is to buy things. You buy stuff on sale and you resell them. Now, when you have so many things that I'm selling, I think it's very important to talk about niching, niche things. And what is niching? Niching is taking items that you're selling that are so related to each other. When somebody buys something, they keep on buying something similar in your store and they keep on coming back to you. This is why the concept of Walmart is not going to be working for your store. You can't go and create another Walmart because you'll be competing against something like Walmart and you're never going to win them. On the other hand, you want to niche and you want to be very, very specific what you're selling. So if you're into sporting things, just stay with that one category of sporting. If you're into toys, stay with toys. Get other toys that are selling very well. Now, one thing that people don't understand in this business is that sometimes you will get a winning product. And when you get a winning product, just keep on putting as much as attention as you can on that one specific product, because that's going to be the majority of your sales. So you're getting a lot of sales in this one product. Keep on getting the same product, keep on reselling it, and by actually selling the same product over and over again in the same exact place, such as eBay, Etsy, and so on, what happens is this specific product is going to get all your other products trending as well. So by having a lot of traffic coming into one specific product, you have a lot of people coming in for that product and they're buying that one, then they're looking at other things, maybe they're buying those as well. But the best thing about this, the search engine itself, search engine optimization, otherwise known as SEO, on Etsy, on eBay, is set the more money you actually make them, the more traffic they're going to send to you. So if you have one item that's selling, that's great, you're going to get a lot more traffic for that specific item. You have 2 items, 3 items, and so on, so you're getting a lot more traffic for those winning products. Everything else is getting a boost in actual search on eBay itself or on Etsy. It depends what you're doing. Even Amazon FBA, regardless, it all works the same kind of exact way, but they have different kind of search software that they use in order to boost your sales and so on. So those are a few things that is definitely going to help and bring your sales to the next level. And another thing is, I don't suggest for you, even if you have, let's say, 2 items that are selling very, very well, and you think, hey, that's it, this is great, everything is working well, what happens is one of those things goes out of style. So there we go, half of your business is gone because this one item that you've been so focused on goes out of style, or your competitor finds out this item sells very well and then they decide, hey, I'm gonna get selling the same exact item. So to prevent this from actually happening, what you're gonna be doing is very simple. And that specific item, you see it is selling a lot. Well, first of all, you can hide your feedback on Etsy, you can hide your feedback on eBay, but putting a private feedback on eBay works very well against you, so I don't suggest for you to do so. But one thing I would suggest for you to do is to find other winning products. So even if your competitor copies you, you don't know who's going to be your competitor. When you're in a global marketplace, you're competing against thousands of different sellers. That's why one of the best ways for you to do this, to prevent competitors from competing against you and finding things that you're doing, is to start your own shop on a standalone marketplace such as Shopify. The only problem with starting your own place on a different kind of location such as Shopify, you have to get traffic coming to you. So that's an entire different ball game. So to create your own store and start your own business on your own platform, this is for exports. So you start as a newbie, which is selling on eBay, Etsy, Amazon FBA, and so on. Then, and you're starting as dropshipping. This is where I recommend people to start. Then you're moving to the next step, which is wholesaling, which is you're buying the products and then you're shipping them, like you see right here, which is taking your profit to the next level, because you're going to get more sales. The inventory is all under your control. You have all those things that are yours now, and you can actually go and ship them right away, so there is no delay. You don't have to mark the products up. You're buying them in bulk and in cheap. So that's actually the next step for you. But then the third step, after you're done with this step, wholesale inventory, you're still dependent on eBay, you're still dependent on Amazon FBA, you're still dependent on Etsy or on those platforms. And what happens if next day the business model actually changes, or another day they increase the fees, or if they actually close one of your shops down? If any of those happen to you, your business is done. So all the money that you're making could be totally cut to zero, and you can wake up with nothing the next day. It happened to so many eBay sellers, and it always happens to a lot of people, regardless of what you do. Even if you have a totally perfect profile, they might change the rules, you decide not to follow them, and so on. So first of all, always follow the rules. But regardless, I do suggest for you to sell on multiple platforms. The more platforms you actually sell, the more likely you're going to have more success, more likely you will have a winning product, and less likely that one place that gets your store shut down, such as if you're doing drop shipping on eBay and the place gets shut down. Well, too bad. I mean, that's not good for you, but at the same exact time, hey, you can start all fresh in Shopify and so on. It's your own platform, and now you don't have to be dependent so much on something like eBay, but you are moving the traffic to it. So always think about getting to the next level in this business. This is a competitive business, but it's very, very profitable as well. People who get to the top make a lot of money in e-commerce. So your goal is to get to the top, and it is a slow process. It doesn't happen overnight. You're not going to be one day having thousands of different products selling and making a lot of money. It's not going to happen within a week. It's not going to happen within a month. It's not going to happen within 6 months. Can it happen within a year? It is possible, but it's not something that can happen right away. The more education, the more time you put into learning and being the best possible seller you can be, the more knowledge you learn, and you're learning from experience, people who actually are doing it, the more likely you're going to be making big money in this business. So with that said, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe to this video. It is free for you to join, and see you in another video. Have a great day. And also, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Put any comments below you want to ask me right down below there as well. And see you in another video and lecture, and even in one of my classes.